Unveiling the next step in Ohio's fight against prescription opioids. Speaking at a news conference in Columbus today, Governor John Kasich called for total clarity on drug sales. The governor says the state will be adopting measures to keep a closer eye on the more than 500 wholesalers that do business with pharmacies in the state. I had the chance to speak with Governor Kasich one-on-one after that news conference. I asked him about some of the big issues facing the state, including the cost of pharmaceuticals and the pressure that puts on Ohioans' pocketbooks and their ability to take care of their health.
It breaks your heart. I'm doing everything I can to try to negotiate these prices down in Medicaid, hoping the private sector will follow. If we were to think just down there in Cincinnati and you were to think about GE, for example, and GE's very progressive on these things, GE can have the power, because of the number of people that they insure, to begin to demand certain things for the providers, including pharmaceuticals. And we just all have to be in this.
Governor John Kasich says pharmaceuticals are responsible for rising health care costs, something to tackle for sure.
I want the power to exclude high-priced drugs that have there's no purpose for them. I want to be able to say, sorry, if you're not going to negotiate with me, we're not providing it. And we need enhanced power to do that.
If you were to have a conversation with President Trump in the near future, is that something that you would talk about?
Oh, I got a whole long, arm list of things to talk about. It would certainly be one of them.
Okay, what would also be on that list?
I don't want to get into conversations with Trump. I have, trade,
Sure.
debt. I mean, there's a lot of different things.
Okay.
Reforming healthcare in a responsible way, not shipping all the immigrants out of this country, taking care of DACA.
You have less than 365 days
Yeah.
left as the governor of the great state of Ohio. So what's on your agenda?
You mean my agenda for the next year? Oh, well, I mean, it's infrastructure. We're doing another $500 million in bonds. They'll give us cash to be able to do more infrastructure improvements. Its workforce is a very big part of this. It's the autonomous vehicles, it's sensors, it's fiber in the roads, so you're going to see the development of autonomous vehicles. It's dealing with poverty in Appalachia.
The governor told me after he leaves the State House, he won't look back. In his words, he won't circle the parking lot because he'll be too busy. Okay, so that alludes to something. You'll be busy enough doing what?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I have no idea what I'm going to be doing.
You keep seeing articles about.
Yeah, well, look, everybody wants to speculate I'm going to run for president. I mean,
yeah.
I wouldn't tell you that that it's impossible, but I'm also not going to tell you I'm doing the things that need to be done to be able to do that. I do want to keep a voice. I am going to keep a political operation as long as I can, but I don't know what's going to come.
Kasich also cautioned, when we see an erosion of our value system and our need to care about other people, we end up in an every man for himself environment when we should all be in this community thing together. You can